sight of this, because it's a very important point.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pitts Sports Zone, Bowie TV, coming to you live. Listen, it's going down, all things HBCUs. And who else better to start it off with them Bowie State Bulldogs? We coming to you, Bowie State Bulldogs, total access. We got the Morgan State Bears. Listen, all HBCUs information, all HBCU news, sporting events, updates. You get it live here with Pitt Sports Zone, Bowie TV, Comcast Channel 77, Verizon Channel 11 is going down. Don't you miss a beat. Listen, it's only the beginning, because it's early still. And we're gonna be here all day. All day.
Welcome. This is the Kayla Evans Show. This uniquely designed platform allows us to converse with various experts of various industries. Our target audience is for any individual of any walk of life who aims to educate themselves and empower themselves by listening to conversations that challenge the mind, that challenge the intellect, and implore viewers to continue research and development and understanding for themselves on whatever topic is brought to this particular platform. I invite you to join me Thursdays at 9:30 as we have these in-depth discussions from week to week, and we build upon our existing knowledge base from individuals of all walks of life. Again, follow me on YouTube at The Kayla Evans Show. I'm also on LinkedIn, Kayla Evans. I look forward to seeing you there.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Gaines Bryant. Join me every morning at 7 a.m. for the Morning Exhale on Bowie Community Television, where yoga is for everybody. We do stretching, strengthening, and breathing exercises that are accessible for people who are experienced yogis and beginners. Join me for the Morning Exhale, where good health is just a breath away.
Do you remember running to the school playground to play with your homies before school started? I do. At Jesse Owens on the south side of Chicago, going into the school, and then when you get in there, there's a quote that was on the wall that said, 211 degrees, water is hot. And then 212 degrees, it begins to boil. And when you got boiling water, you can create steam. And when you got steam, you can power a train. Now, that means that's 1 degree. That's one person that can come into a kid's life and make an inspirational impression on that kid. To see, steam, that's what it is. Science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So I want to show kids how they can take their art and bring it to life. I want to show them how they can steam their dreams. I'm Roman Sudan Montego.
Look forward to you guys once again. Steam your dreams. Steam your dreams.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Gaines Bryant. Join me every evening at 6:30 for the Sisters for Fitness Wellness Show on Bowie Community Television, where we talk about the issues that concern today's women. We bring you a variety of guests, from alternative medicine practitioners to mental health professionals and fitness experts. The Sisters for Fitness Wellness Show, where health matters.
The head kitchen, baby, and you know what it means. Jean Marie gon' come around, she gon' really lay it down. She gon' tell y'all all about all the things she knows about beauty in this industry, everything you need to see, hair color and history, business opportunities. So you better listen up real good. The Hair Kitchen is in your hood. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, let's start the show. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, let's start the show.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pitts here, Bowie TV. Listen, Bowie Bay Sox Stadium is now partnering with Bowie TV. How cool is that? We got all your content coming to you from Bowie TV, Comcast Channel 77, Verizon Channel 11. It's going down Prince George's Stadium. Check out the schedule and make sure you tune in and attend one of the ball games this year. Listen, Bowie Bay Sox got some studs out there. Front, up close, personal, and in stadium. Bowie TV for all your sport needs.
I'm Cassandra Ramsey, and welcome to Sports and Entertainment with the Esquire Coach, where I love to talk about all things sports, entertainment, and the law.
This is Karita Parks with Bowie TV. This is Karita Parks with Bowie TV. This is Karita Parks with Bowie TV. This is Karita Parks with your Ravens Rundown. Be sure to stay tuned to Bowie TV Sports for all of your Ravens content.
That's kind of the beginning of the journey. I think from there, I just kind of learned that I can really do whatever I want creatively because it's all just a language.
I also want to get away from certain tropes in my films as well, whether that be the first character dying, a black person, or...
I say this with every episode. Every episode, there's always a treat. We've had a filmmaker, we've had a stylist, fashionista, we've had an artist. And there's so many more people to get through. The community that we have around us, there's always a treat to be had on the show.
For them to go out and create something.
Period. Mic drop.
Yes.
I don't know one parent that puts their child in a school, especially in District 5, that doesn't want the best for their child. And so I hope that helps a little bit so you all can kind of know what I'm advocating for, what I'm pushing for. And I'm a PGCPS parent. You know, there's not enough parents on the school board, and we need to be represented. We need to be represented. We need to have a voice, and I want to be that voice for everyone, for PGCPS parents especially.
So be very interested in your customer. Everyone is important, but the most important person on the deal of the table is your customer. And also, like we also know, one of the major techniques, like right now, you are the one in control of this show, even though I'm the one talking. Why? Because you're the one asking the question. So don't be the salesperson that talks a lot. Don't talk, especially when you're selling the product. You understand? When you're selling the product, ask them questions. When they say something, be looking for a question to ask from the explanation. And like, so why is that? Make sure you put yourself in the position that your customer knows that you don't have to sell that deal.
I said, interested.
Don't tell people to do what you cannot do.
So let's get back to Angel Reese. Like I said, Angel Reese has decided not to further pursue her trademark application for Bayou Barbie because it has essentially a 0% chance of being granted federal trademark protection because Mattel owns Barbie and owns the trademark registration for that. So the lesson here as a college athlete who is looking to build a brand is to make sure that you're building a brand around something that you are going to be able to own or protect. So how can you do that? You can work with attorneys, such as myself, and have strategic sessions where you talk about what you are considering to build your brand around, what names you are considering, what names you may be considering naming your business, and work with someone or an attorney who can help you conduct what's called a trademark search and make sure that the brand or business name that you want is actually available to you and something that you would be able to own and protect with federal trademark registration.
Eat, drink, and be merry. That's the point, right? We're not going to talk a whole lot of business tonight. We'll talk a little bit, but have fun. Make connections. Network with your friends, family, right? Take your time. With that, I want to bring up our board chair, Mr. Tony Ruffin. I said we were going to have more people in this room at this event the following year. Look at this room. There's more people here than ever before. But tonight's a party. But I will say this. I had the privilege of getting to hear Vice President Kamala Harris yesterday at Prince George's Community College. And she said something that resonated with me and stayed with me, and I want to share it with you before I turn the mic over. We've had some challenging times in 2024. I think we can all agree on that. We know challenging times are coming in 2025. So what she said was that when challenges come, some people throw up their hands. Some people hump up their shoulders. But other people open up their hands, get ready, roll up their sleeves, and start working. That's what we got to do in 2025. Everybody in this room can play a part in that. This is our chamber, but it's your chamber too. So we just really appreciate that everybody showed up, that you're focused and engaged, and that in 2025, we're going to tell you a lot more about some of the projects and initiatives that we have planned. But tonight's a party, so I'm going to get off stage and turn it over to the program, and we can get back to partying. All right, so thank you, everybody.
I'm all for it. Yes. Sherm Baker. Hey.
Gave the chamber members a shout out, but I really want the chamber members, particularly the executive committee, just to wave your hand in the air so that people know the hard work and support that this board gives. I'm privileged and honored to be chair of the chamber. I'm in this room with some great company. There's a couple of things that I want to acknowledge. First of all, our sponsors, because we couldn't have this event without our sponsors. And so let me make sure I read them appropriately. Now, of course, I have to start with our gold sponsor, which, I'm biased. It happens to be Pepco. So I have to say, shout out to our Pepco team, Mr. Will Ellis, our director. There's so many people. We couldn't do this without Pepco. We have been a mainstay, and I appreciate it. Not to mention Mr. Graham over there hiding in the corner, and I know you wouldn't want me to acknowledge it, but I have to do that anyway. All right, our next sponsor is the Arc of Prince George's County. Is Rob here? Thank you. They're our broad sponsors. Thank you for the sponsorship. Our entertainment sponsor is American Classic Agency. Who's here representing Give them a shout out to the daughters. All right, now our next is our media sponsor, the Spotlight DMV. All right, thank you. I want to see the video. Okay. All right, our next sponsor is our photography sponsor, CAG Multimedia Productions. And last, certainly but not least, my favorite, the dessert sponsor is Mr. Crave's Cookies.
Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to take a few more moments and we're going to recognize nonprofits, some of our partners who are here. And if you are here, if you can make your way down here, we have something for you. So the first organization we like to recognize are Volunteers of America, Chesapeake and Carolinas. Please accept this certificate of recognition on our behalf. And again, thank you for your service and what you do. Yes.
What's going on, guys? It's Cortland Griffin with Bowie TV. Here with my man, offensive lineman from Oregon, Marcus Harper II. How's everything going, man?
Everything going good, man. Just sitting up here enjoying the views of Radio Row, enjoying New Orleans, doing my thing.
Got you, man. So, of course, you played at Oregon. You're a starter at one of the premium programs.
Yeah.
You played with some of the best prospects. How was that, and how did that help you excel in your day-to-day life?
Yeah, looking at the guys I was playing with on a day-to-day basis, it made me realize, okay, this is a standard I got to hold myself up to, no matter how much I wanted to do it or whatever. There's a standard that we held to every single day. So it kind of made it easy for me to kind of figure out, okay, this is really what I want to do, because there are guys, week in and week out, day in and day out, that, are getting sent to the NFL from Oregon, especially on offensive line. And so, like I said, I played with Alex Forsythe, played with Jackson Johnson, played with everyone all across the line. And so now for me to sit here in this position, just waiting for my time is now. So it's been a good ride, and it's been great to kind of see how all that work and preparation is kind of starting to unfold for itself. So it's mind-blowing for real.
We praise you. Anybody who watches tape on you, you're probably one of the smartest offensive linemen I've ever seen. Just your ability to kind of get to the second level. You know when to reach. You know when who to take, what your assignment is. How important is film study and scheme and those things? How important were those to how well you've played? And then how much of that was just your God-given ability to go out there and play football?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of it initially was just my God-given ability, and then being able to understand, okay, who my opponent was, what do I have that can kind of combat what he has going on, and kind of just make that shine through over what he does good. That was real key for me, and obviously, being in the system for a couple years, you kind of understand familiarities, and you get to understand, okay, what plays are kind of strong points, what are some of the weak points. So doing that consistently, and then just trusting myself and being like, okay, bro, you can play at a high level, you can dominate at a high level too. So I wasn't afraid to go out there and do my thing, but it took a lot of preparation. It wasn't easy by no means, but film studies, just understanding tendencies, helping play that one split second faster than your opponent. So it was an everyday deal.
And then, of course, like I said, man, you played with some great guys.
Yeah.
Two of your teammates, Johnny Cornelius, Josh Connors Jr., both coming out. Man, are y'all tight knit, man? Is that a tight knit group that y'all have? And have y'all talked to each other about the draft process and what you're going through? I know a lot of those two guys are projected anywhere between day 2 and first round. Your projection as a day 2 to first round. So how is this process and going through it? How does it feel knowing that you got 2 other guys that are going through the same thing?
Yeah, I was actually on the phone with Johnny last week. We were just talking about just how are you, because it's a big waiting game. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys that they get all these different invites, and you just kind of see like where you are in the mix, you know, because it's a lot of time between January and April that, you know, your name can get boosted in the shelf and get lost in the shelf. So we were just kind of having those conversations. But I mean, it's not a surprise that all three of us are where we're at right now, because you look at the body of work that we always put in, like, it's no surprise. So I look at all those guys just like sounding boards, just to kind of go through and be like, yo, what are you doing to kind of keep your mind off of? Because there's a lot of things that we can't control from now to April, but we can just control like the work we put in and all the small stuff. So it's fun just getting to hear those guys and just see those guys shine and stuff like that. But it's real cool.
Oh yeah, and then I mean, just to pivot away from football, I mean, you had a 6-part show, man, with SI that was dope, right? We know about the show. We know you got a big personality, right, to match the body. You know what I mean? But is there a future in media after football, man? Like,
I don't even say after football. Like, I can see myself doing it too. Like, we talk about me being versatile on the offensive line. I'm just a versatile human. You know, who says I can do football and do media simultaneously? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you've seen a lot more athletes pave the way for guys like myself to kind of go into media and kind of just be comfortable expressing themselves outside of the helmet. The Big Mark Show was kind of the intro to that, and I mean, I don't see why I couldn't do it. I mean, you see a lot of guys doing it. You see Pat McAfee, where he's exploded to doing things like that. Shannon Sharp, all these other guys. So I look at myself as just like, okay, I'm just doing this, putting on for the big boys. So it's I can see myself doing it for sure, and then taking it to wherever I want to take it to.
Oh, for sure, man. Then of course, like you said, like new media, right? It's the new media and not knowing football players outside of the helmet. Because a lot of times you gonna walk down the street, somebody ain't gonna really know who you are.
They know I play football, but they don't know like the face.
So like that's dope, man. And then I just got one little fun question at the end, boss. You played at Oregon, Beaverton, right? We all know Nike Jordan. What's your favorite uniform combination? I know y'all got a billion.
I would say this might not be a cool one, but it was my most memorable one. Big Ten championship this past season, we had all black and we had a green helmet. It was kind of like a chrome green helmet. Kind of gave off that Green Goblin type of flair to it. So I would say that one was the best one. Just for me, that was coming off MCL injury and kind of coming back, and then first year in the Big Ten, making sure we dominated against Penn State, and obviously we won the Big Ten championship, which you know we can take that away from us in our first year in the Big Ten. So I would say that Green Goblin combo kind of put the icing on the top for the rest of football season.
Oh, for sure, man. And then of course, I mean, you got the. Ain't nobody got those, you know what I mean? The Oregon Nines, man. Check the footwork right there.
My dog, Kenny Farr, always get us right, you know what I'm saying? We always do, obviously Oregon's always known for Nike and things like that. But, I'm gone now, so they were able to give me some lines that we kind of work throughout the season. And my boy Anthony Brown, he always told me wear your shoes. So I always wear my shoes out here. And so, hey man, nothing crazy. Just putting on some lines and stuff and just kind of going from there.
I'm going to be at the combine in Indy. I'm going to see you there.
For sure.
We're a 9.5.
For sure. I got you, my dog. I got you.
Like I said, man, this is my guy, Marcus Harper II, Oregon lineman, future NFL lineman.
Absolutely.
For Bowie TV, Corley Griffin, signing out.